Lompoc.
Tune in, 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 Lompoc. Tune in, Lompoc.
Tune in, Lompoc.
Tune in, Lompoc.
Tune in, Lompoc.
Let's tune in to what's happening in Lompoc. Hi, I'm Samantha Scroggin, Community Relations Manager for the City of Lompoc, and I'm joined today by my friend from the city, Jasmine McGinty.
I'm Jasmine McGinty, Development Program Specialist at the City of Lompoc, and I'm here with Samantha to find out what's good to eat here in town.
And of course, February brings Restaurant Week. February is also Valentine's Day, so whether you're joined by your sweetheart or maybe just having some friends getting together for Valentine's Day, it's a great time to explore the restaurants that Lompoc has to offer. So this episode of Tune in Lompoc, we're going to visit some restaurants and kind of see what makes Lompoc so special when it comes to food. And of course, there's a variety here in Lompoc, and Jasmine grew up here in town, so she's very familiar with what Lompoc has to offer.
Definitely. Well, I'm hungry, so let's go eat.
I'm hungry too. Let's go check it out. Hi, I'm Samantha Scroggin, Community Relations Manager for the City of Lompoc, and we're here today filming Tune in Lompoc with Kim Blea. She's of course the owner of Tom's Burgers, well-known. Great place to come for burgers in town. Been around here 38 years. So I just wanted to talk to Kim a little bit about what's your secret to having been in business so long. It's such a beloved part of the community.
Well, I focus a lot on my customers and my staff. I have a great staff. I have 4 employees that have been here 30 plus years, and quite a few that have been here more than 10. It's a family-run business. All of my children have worked here all through high school and college when they came home for the summer. So you always see a member of the family in the restaurant. My daughter is now currently being one of my assistant managers.
Wow. And of course your customers are an enormous part of what makes you
such a big part.
Tell me about that. Tell me about some of your customers.
We're very blessed to have loyal customers. Every morning, 8 to 15 people are waiting at this door for us to open at 8 o'clock, and we know exactly where their coffee cups go and which table they like, and it's just a close-knit family that way. You know, if somebody's going to miss a day, they call us or text us and let us know, so we're not worried. So it's just a wonderful, close family of staff and customers.
Mm-hmm. And of course, Tom's Burgers is known for its variety and all its unique special burgers, and there's a number of other restaurants in town that also have kind of a wide variety of offerings. And is the Lompoc community receptive to that variety? Obviously, it's working for you.
Yes,
so.
And you know, that's one thing that's great. Like our burgers here are on a grill, mm-hmm. and maybe some of the other burgers in town are charbroiled, and everyone has a different taste and likes a different style. So that's how we can have a community of restaurants in town and all do well. You know, like American Host, for example, they've been in business a really long time too, and so that it's been nice. The community is very supportive of the local restaurants.
Mm-hmm. And I know that the wine industry has been instrumental in helping bring in new customers, bringing people to Lompoc, as well as the base. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, actually, since the Wine Ghetto was opened, I had my husband go over and take pictures of some of the local wineries, and we shifted and started our dining room decor and put pictures of the local wineries up on the walls to kind of, so, you know, when people are in here eating, they could say, oh, where's that place at, and where's that mm-hmm. place at? And so we could partner with them and help give them business and have them bring us business.
Great, and we'll go take a look at some of those pictures, of course, that are hanging around Tom's Burgers. So. Can you just tell us anything else about what makes working here in Lompoc and owning a business here so special and unique?
Well, I love it. I've been in the community a long time. My kids went to all the schools in town. It's just been, Lompoc is a very tight, loving community. The base is a big deal. We get a lot of TDY people because of the launches, and which actually helps. Our name travels out. You know, for instance, my daughter went to school in South Carolina, mm-hmm. and she was sitting in class one day and she had a Tom's t-shirt on, and the teacher said, my husband's in the Air Force and I heard if we ever get to Vandenberg we have to go eat there. And she goes, it's my mom's restaurant. So even outside of Lompoc, you mm-hmm. know, that it's been wonderful.
The word spreads.
Yes.
So. Great. And there's a great relationship, too, among business owners here in town,
absolutely,
there?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm very proud of the relationship that we all have as a restaurant community. Mm-hmm. It's very, very nice. We get along well. We borrow things from each other if we run out. You know, it's really, really great restaurant community. Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much, Kim, and let's go check out some of those photos of the wines that you have in the restaurant.
You're very welcome. Let's go ahead.
end up featuring all these local wineries on your wall? It's some beautiful artwork here.
Well, actually, since the ghetto started doing, came in and started having more and more wineries, we thought it would be a good idea to feature some of the local ones in the pictures on the wall, and show our customers maybe that have come in and talk about. And I always talk about where the wineries are and what is popular to drink there. If it's a Pinot or Chardonnay, and so we just thought it was a good idea. My husband actually took all the photos and hung them on the walls.
They're beautiful. And there's some artwork as well.
Yes. Are you talking about the police flag?
The police flag.
And the fireman's flag, too.
Tell me about those. How did those end up here?
Well, a retired Santa Barbara County firefighter, or city, I think, maybe, he made them out. They're actually made out of fire hoses.
Oh, wow.
So when we decided we'd like to feature both of those, the flag and the police support one, too, as partnering with the community.
It's a great way to support public safety here in town.
Yes, absolutely.
So, yes. Thank you, Kim.
You're welcome.
All right, it's trivia time. Trivia question 1. How many restaurants are participating in the Lompoc Chamber of Commerce Restaurant Week 2017? A, 12, B, 17, C, 20, or D, 15? That's right. 17 restaurants will be participating in the Chamber of Commerce's Restaurant Week, and you can find those menus at the Chamber of Commerce website at lompoc.com.
So I'm here with Shannon at Nika Fish Enterprise, and we're here, of course, February's Restaurant Week, and we're talking about food in Lompoc. Shannon's been a server here for about a year, and of course, Nika has a really unique offering here.
Yes.
And how's the response been from the customers to what you offer here, which is fresh seafood and some kind of gourmet specials? How's that been?
It's been very well. We get a lot of positive feedback on our fish and chips, which is made fresh. We make fresh clam chowder as well, which people really tend to enjoy.
And you have raw seafood here, right?
Yes.
Oysters and...
Yes.
and
you can come in anytime.
Yeah.
You can order fresh fish to go. We also offer oysters fresh to go as well.
is that pretty popular? What do you say is
Yes.
your most popular type of food here?
Our most popular is going to be our salmon dishes. We also offer a macadamia mahi-mahi, which is very, very popular, very unique. We have some awesome appetizers, such as an avocado bomb. People really enjoy that. They come in during happy hour. They order avocado bombs, calamari. You can get chicken skewers. People like to sit down and eat that. We also sell a lot of the oysters. People come during happy hour as well and order oysters.
Okay. And of course you offer some local wines, and that's a big
Yes.
draw as well.
Yes,
So
yes.
what types of wines do you offer, and how's that partnership with the wineries in town?
One of our biggest sellers is going to be the Zodovich 246. We offer the Pinot Noir and the Chardonnay. People really seem to enjoy it. When people do come in to order our dishes, they like to pair it with a local wine. A lot of the people in the area support our local wineries, and we also have local beer. We offer Firestone, Figueroa Mountain. You can get a wide variety of beer as well.
Okay. And the wineries have been kind of a draw for customers as well, too, right?
Yes.
People come here to Lompoc to wine taste and to come enjoy the unique food offerings.
Yes, yes.
So people kind of make a day of it, it sounds like sometimes,
Yes,
right?
yes,
So
very much so.
great. Well, thanks, Shannon. Let's go check out some of the offerings you have here over in the case. So we're here at Nika's, and I'm going to try their famous Holland pork belly burger. This looks delicious. It tastes delicious too.
It's trivia time! What Shop Lompoc Shop Small event offers wine tastings at over a dozen tasting rooms around Lompoc, including in the Wine Ghetto? Hint, it happens twice a year. A. Wine and Dine Lompoc. B. Spring Arts Festival. or C, sip Lompoc? That's right, it's C, sip Lompoc.
With Lilia. She manages El Toro Bronco along with her husband Jesse, and of course you've been here in the community for 20 years. So tell us about it's a family-run restaurant, and you've had families kind of grow up here too.
Yeah, we've been here for nearly 21 years. Next month it'll be 21 years. I was 14 when my parents took it over, and we've all kind of worked the restaurant along with my father. And now my husband, he's been here for about 6 years now. And like I said, I started here when I was 14, so I've seen a lot of little kids that came in, which now come back in here with their own families. And once they get married or whatever, they think of us, luckily, to come back and do like their wedding rehearsals and so on. So.
And what keeps bringing people back here? I know you're known for your margaritas, you're known for some of your specials. Why do people keep coming back?
Well, probably been about a good 8 years that we got our full liquor license, so that definitely brings people in, and we are definitely known for our margaritas, especially our Cadillac margarita, so that's a very popular seller. But definitely I think it's just the atmosphere. It's a different atmosphere here that they get. A lot of people like the feel of the restaurant, maybe because it's family run and operated, they like that, so we've gotten to know our customers throughout the years, so I'm pretty sure that that's why they like our food.
Come back,
yeah.
Right? And of course, you're very involved in the community, and Restaurant Week is coming up, and I know that's something you take part in, as well as some community fundraisers.
Yeah. So this year is going to be our second year in Restaurant Week, and we have 3 different specials, I guess you could say, that we are going to be offering. So you can look out for those, but. We do Tip a Cop every year, and then we did just recently do a fundraiser for Noah Scott.
He's a police explorer, of course.
Yes.
With the Lompoc Police
and
Department.
help him out for his cause. And there's been other causes that we tend to help out for, so we like to be involved with our community and appreciate all the patronage that we've received.
Great. And it seems like Lompoc's a really kind of loyal community to the restaurants that have been here a while and really appreciate the family environment. So. Yeah,
it seems like that. I mean, I grew up here, so it's very nice to see a business succeed, and I think people tend to want to help us out, you know, to try to stay within the community.
Do you think people are receptive to a variety of food here in Lompoc as well?
I believe so. I think Mexican is definitely a popular one. So, yeah, for sure. And people love our food. They love our salsa, our chips. So I think that's what keeps them coming back.
Well, thanks, Lilia.
Well, thanks so much.
We'll see you at Restaurant Week.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
It's trivia time. Are you ready for the last question of the day? Alrighty. What do the initials in HEAL Lompoc stand for? A. Happy Elephants Acting Loopy. B. Healthy Eating Active Living. C. Hearty Eggs and Lettuce. Or D. Healthy Energy and Laughs. That's right, it's B. Healthy Eating Active Living. For more information on HEAL Lompoc, you can check out their website at healthylompoc.org/heal.
So Jasmine, whether you're in the mood for Italian, Mexican food, Chinese food, Japanese cuisine, or American food, Lompoc really has it all. We offer a wide variety of dining options here in town at a variety of prices, no matter what your budget. So Lompoc really has something for everyone.
That's awesome, Samantha. Like you said, Lompoc has a wide variety of dining options, anywhere from farm to table, authentic Mexican food, Asian fusion, classic hamburgers, and of course a multitude of family-owned and operated restaurants. Each of these restaurants is really truly unique, and they highlight their culture and cuisine. So like you said, really whatever you're in the mood for, you can definitely find it here in Lompoc.
That's right. And Lompoc has truly become a dining destination, especially in the last few years, where not only locals but tourists come from miles around to dine at some of our great local restaurants, and many of those restaurants, of course, have been in the Lompoc Valley for decades.
That's true. You can find restaurants here in town that have been around through many decades and many generations of, families, so it's just truly great. But another thing that has contributed to Lompoc being a tourism destination has been the wine industry here in town. They've contributed to Lompoc being a tourism destination where tourists are able to taste renowned wines from here on the Central Coast and dine at many of our restaurants that feature our local wines. They often highlight Central Coast wine pairings, so keep a lookout for those at some of our restaurants.
That's true, and our local restaurants are a great place to sample some of these wines. And of course, it's February, so Valentine's Day is coming up. A great time to go out with that special someone to some of our local restaurants or even with some friends. And we also have Restaurant Week coming up, which we're going to talk about a little bit more here. But Restaurant Week is another way to go to some of our restaurants and sample some of our local wines. It's a lot of fun.
Awesome. So Samantha, I know you mentioned earlier that some of these restaurants have been in the Lompoc Valley for many decades. So Lompoc is home to those restaurants that are family owned and operated, and those restaurants that have been here forever also help contribute to our small town feel and tight-knit community of Lompoc. The success of our restaurants really truly thrives upon our local residents, and many of our restaurants have their regulars that always come back to eat their favorite foods.
That's right. There's a number of well-loved restaurants in town here, and people love to go back and enjoy those same restaurants. And over the past few years, Lompoc has really seen an influx and a tremendous growth in its dining sector. So there's been restaurants opening both local, independent restaurants, as well as an increase in our chain restaurants. And of course, there's some major names here in town, including just a few of them, Applebee's, Chipotle, and The Habit. And we've also had a number of very successful restaurants open here in town exclusive to the area, and they've been very warmly received by our Lompoc residents.
Great. And a way to taste those restaurants that are exclusive to the Lompoc Valley is through Restaurant Week. Last year, the Lompoc Valley Chamber of Commerce and Visitors Bureau hosted the first ever Restaurant Week here in Lompoc. So for those of you who are not sure what Restaurant Week is, it's where a variety of local restaurants come together and participate in featuring a 3-course meal for only $20.17. Since last year's event was so successful, the Chamber of Commerce will again host Restaurant Week this year. The dates for those are going to be February 20th through February 26th, so coming up here quickly. And this year, there's a total of 17 restaurants that are participating. If you want to see what they already have to offer to eat, their menus are available at the Chamber of Commerce website, which is lompoc.com. So go ahead and browse that site, and you'll see what 3-course meals they're offering. Some restaurants are even offering a 3-course meal for 2 for $20.17. So check it out and try some of our local foods and support our dining industry here in town.
Yeah, that's a really great and unique opportunity every year. It's something we look forward to. So can't wait to try out Restaurant Week this year. And of course, we're always looking for new restaurants here in town, or restaurants. We encourage restaurants to expand, and there are many available buildings here that would make a wonderful location for a restaurant. So please consider expanding or trying your hand at opening your own restaurant.
Definitely. So next time you're hungry and you're in the mood for some tasty eats, come on down to Lompoc and try out some of our cuisine.
That's right.
Well, that was delicious.
That was delicious and a lot of fun. We had a great time visiting just a few of the many restaurants that Lompoc has to offer.
And stay tuned this month for Lompoc's 2nd annual Restaurant Week. To find out more about what restaurants are offering what deals, go to the Chamber of Commerce website and you can find out all that good information.
Yep. Join us next time when we tune in Lompoc.